You see, sometimes I tell you about nations and places around and you get confused. Let me go just a few miles here on our way to Mutare in Manicaland. Before we get to Manicaland, just a few miles here, there is a man that came from Mozambique and he went to South Africa and lived there until he was 30. His name is Mizeki. Mizeki was just right there and is venerated and celebrated in America. He is celebrated in Britain. On the 18th, they celebrate him. The whole church, white community. They pray with candles open in New York for a man just a few miles here. Mizeki, born in Mozambique, came to South Africa. When he got to South Africa, he moved to evangelize to the Shona people of this country. And as he settled there, there was the Ndebele uprising around 1896. As they were celebrating this thing, they arrived, these soldiers, and they wanted to kill him because they were thinking you were part of the uprising, as they were uprising against, rising against the imperial rule of Britain in Zimbabwe. And 3 men came. You know, most times in the liberation struggle, when white people were killing black people, it was black people who were sent by the white people to kill their fellow man. And it's still happening to this day. If you see a black man being destroyed by a white man does not leave footprints and fingerprints. It is another black man who has been sent. In any nation in Africa, you will see another black man rising against. And they send a man, 3 men, one leader of warlocks and all these wizards, put a knife, drove a knife into him, left him for dead. And he climbed on top as we were going to this rock place where there was this water to wash his wounds. And he was screaming because he could not run away. Everyone had run away, but he said, I can't run because I have an elderly man to take care of. So the love kept him at the settlement, and they killed him there. And he was groaning on top of that rock, trying to cleanse his wounds with the water that was there. And his wife ran with other women, trying to follow his cry. As they saw him from afar, they heard flapping of wings. And all of them stood a few meters away. As they heard the flapping of wings, and his body right there disappeared, light appeared, and the wings had carried him home to heaven. In this country, just a few miles here. Metatron. An ability of natural beings turning into spiritual beings. When the spiritual materializes into the natural, and the natural can materialize into the spirit. Brother, when you get to that level, nobody can bother you. They will be struggling, no shepele canona. You just go, I'm leaving now. I saw the Bible talks of Jesus, how they were moving like this. They got to the cliff, the edge of the rock. Down there, meters and meters, he would fall and die. The Bible says Jesus got to the end of the cliff as they were pushing him. And the Bible says he did not struggle with them. He turned around and left. No, you are not hearing what I'm saying. Where do I go? Rose up. They were trying to cast him down.